little update on Blade. So, we did speak about Blade a few weeks ago. We reported, well, we didn't report, but we spoke about the news story that it was actually going to be set in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Now, forget about that. Chuck it out the window. We're not doing that anymore.
We've got another script.
Yeah, we've got script 42, and this one's going to work. So yeah, not loads to go off here. But it seems like they've got their shit together.
Oh God, I hope so.
Blade killing vampires. Marvel is giving fans what they exactly want with Mahershala Ali's MCU movie. Industry Insider has an exciting update. So, yeah, so this is actually now going to be shooting this summer in Mexico, which is exciting. It's Jeff Snyder at the Hot Mic, I think it is, who reported this. But yeah, they've stripped down the script, and it's just going to be basically Ali killing vampires, which is what we want.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's all we wanted. The thing is, though, Paul, this with reports coming out of this film, it sounded like this was fucking going do lally with the script and stuff like that. Like, reports were coming out that like Blade wasn't even centerpiece of this movie. Now, I'm sure he was going to be, but for a first MCU outing Blade, I don't want to see Logan first, if you know what I mean by that. I want to see him in his prime, killing vampires, not at the end of his days where he's rekindling a connection with a long-lost daughter. That sounded absolutely terrible to me. But yeah, it's going to be shooting this year, this summer, hopefully, fingers crossed. I haven't heard of the director before. He seems a bit of a no-name. True Detective Nick Pizzolatto was actually hired to write the script at one point, but they ended up chucking his out, and they hired the Logan writer to come in and be the new screenwriter. So obviously Logan, absolute banger, mate, flawless film, writing's epic in that film. If there was someone who was going to take the reins over for this film with his track record, that's cool with me. But Paul, Blade is now set in present day and shooting this summer in Mexico. Is this film actually going to come out?
Oh my God. It's so annoying. But I love that they said, though, we've stripped it back and it's now going to be about Blade killing vampires. That's all we want.
Yeah,
that's all we've been asking for. Of course, that's what it's about. That's what the character is. How this film's not been made yet, I don't know. It seems like one of the hardest films to get made, and I don't know why. It's there. It's a vampire hunter, half man, half vampire, killing vampires, throwing a little vampire plot there for a villain, and you're good to go. Just give us some cool action scenes, some cool vampire lore. Give Ali some cool one-liners, man. We've got it. It's there. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I really don't. How many scripts you need to go through? Surely it's one of the easier Marvel comic characters to write, because there's not much depth to it. Now, I'm not saying that there can't be, and they could be trying to make a bit more of a depth to the character with the writing. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. They just need to get it going. Out of all the Marvel characters, they have sort of left that they haven't tapped into yet, bar Fantastic Four and X-Men, which we are getting. You need Blade. Like, Blade for me is one of my favorite Marvel characters. I just want to see what a new version of the character will be like.
Yeah, I think what it is as well is that the reason why it should be so easy is because we're not dealing with an Iron Man, a Batman, a Captain America, all these superheroes that have got all this extensive lore and characters that we're familiar with. Blade, as far as the comics go, I don't care what you say, people haven't got like a massive connection as far as Blade comics wise. He's never been a big deal where the comics are concerned. It's only been a recent thing that they've started making him a big deal. And you know, like the way he looks in recent comics at the moment as well, they take it from Wesley Snipes' Blade. Oh, yeah. Like, because the way Wesley Snipes looked in Blade is not how Blade looked in the comics prior to that film. He's been the main sort of like, this is the sort of vibe and look we're going to take for Blade now, and they're doing it now still. So that's how like prolific and, you know, that movie was. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. So it's like, same. I will continue following this story and we'll give you updates as we're going along with it. I'm just fingers crossed it actually does end up shooting this summer. And the other bonus with this as well, I think they've kept Mia Goth in the script, so she's still main antagonist of this film, playing Lilith, I think it is, but don't know much about her. But yeah, hopefully this one does get made, because I'm looking forward to it. And Mahershala Ali, you know, one of my main things with a Blade film was because I love Wesley Snipes that much and he means a lot to me in that role, I was always going to turn my nose up at anyone who was going to be in that role. When they announced Mahershala Ali and after True Detective season 3, I was just like, yeah, that'll do, mate.
It was me seeing him in Elite Battle Angel, where I was like, there's Blade. There is him in that film.
Because literally, like all the thumbnails and stuff that you see online and on YouTube and stuff like that, they all take him from Elite Battle Angel because he's got that get up on, man.
Yeah, he's got the black, the shades. I'm like, there he is. There's Blade.
It's all there.
He's in a different film, but there he is.